Listen, guys, I know there are a lot of people out there who are always saying they want to go back or saying they have to go back or something. The goal is to move forward. Don't ever get into a position where you feel like you always have to go back or say you have to go back to do what you used to do or go back to what you had before or whatever. The goal is to move forward. The best thing you can do is do your best not to stray. You are one step away, one adjustment step away, one modification away. I know it hurts, but you will be healed once you take this step. You can't wait for someone else to make your life better. You have to make your life better now. I'm not saying forget the rest of the people. You have to focus on yourself. Everybody wants to win, and everybody wants new zip codes and area codes, and everybody
Want impact and influence, but if I don't have the ability to adapt, I will never have my future. Who said it should be easy? It takes grit, it takes toughness, it takes sacrifice. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. This isn't a pity party. The necessary growth strategies, the necessary modification, personality adjustment, posture improvements are necessary. The wise adapt to the circumstances as water adapts to the image. Change is one of the necessary laws of life. Remember, action and adaptability create opportunity. Whatever comes your way, you must be ready to accept the challenge and go through it. Don't let yourself lie on your back. If something is on your chest, get it off. As long as you're breathing, as long as that heart is pumping blood, you're not dead yet. They haven't put rose petals on your box yet. Make sure every breath you take is for something counts. Don't give up on life, because once your life is over, you can't come back. You've acted like this long enough. You've been triggered long enough. Come on, you've had buttons for too many years, and people have been given permission long enough to push your buttons, to trigger you, to score you, to corner you, to lock you up, to get you to be provided with labels. And you just adapted to this place of misery. It's time to break out. You've lost long enough. You have been in your learning phase long enough. It's time to apply it. It's not about worrying about what will happen tomorrow, because guess what? Tomorrow doesn't owe you or me anything anymore. And to be honest, tomorrow has already made his decision. You have this moment. You can't worry about yesterday, because yesterday won't come back to look for you. Whatever you could do yesterday will not coming back. But you have this moment. You have this chance to do something great with this life that you have been given. At some point, you have to step back and think, you know what? I've been here too long. I've thought like that for too long. I've been hurting for too long. I've been broken long enough. I've been angry long enough. I've been depressed long enough. You know what? I've been here too long. It's time for me to go. We all need to come to the point where we recognize that we have not adapted to the current times. This isn't losing yourself. This is finding your next level. The question is, are you ready to adapt? Adaptability is the bridge to the future. I have to be cognitively adaptable. I have to be emotionally adaptable. My personality, my behavior, my language, my thinking, I have to be able to adapt. And it's only when I'm ready to accept that reality that I can have my future. We all have a responsibility. We all need to hold ourselves accountable. We all have to work. But don't give up, because there is someone out there suffering right now. There is someone out there struggling right now. There's someone out there right now who has it a little tougher than you. So why do you want to give up now? Adaptability does not mean giving in under pressure. Adaptability doesn't mean losing your moral compass. Adaptability means raising your voice. The harder life hits me, the harder I will fight. The more I will believe, the harder I will push. I will keep fighting. I will persevere, and I will build resilience, and the harder life hits, the stronger I will become. It's the group of employees that's been asked to work 2 hours longer. It's the team that's been asked to work in snow or rain or sleep, or when the weather changes, or suddenly the crowd stops calling your name to adapt. Can you adjust a little detail in the game, and there's a future for your family? And that's the power of understanding that if I can make a few adjustments, if I can make a few changes, if this thing can see a hair differently, there are champions who win by a whisker because they made an adjustment. People all over the world who have made adjustments, who have adapted to a situation, who have adapted, modified, and refined their game, and pursued their craft and the cup, have brought. You have to think about the future. You have to think about sustainability. You have to think about future generations. It's time to understand that if you want to get something out of your life, you have to be willing to work for it. How much are you really willing to give? Are you ready to suffer? Are you ready to fight? Because if you're not that person, then lie back, stay where you are, don't move forward, move backwards. But if you are who you say you are, we have no time to wait, because time owes you nothing. What will you do instead of going back? Learn from what you have done and continue your movement forward. That is the ultimate goal, because the more you push yourself back into what you want to be, or what you should be, or what you should do, the more it slows you down in the progress that is waiting for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, get to work. Be
Always productive. Don't put yourself in a position where you have to go back. Keep moving forward, adapting, overcoming obstacles, and watching everything change before your eyes. It will hurt, and sometimes it will get hard. But when it gets hard, you get hard too. Just make sure that you leave your mark on this world, because someone didn't make it today, but you made it. Keep living, stay strong, don't give up.